Hey guys, it's Damsel in Flight here. See if I can get that to stay. At least I'm not moving this time. So yeah, hi. I just made my way to... and I'm gonna check out the surf to see what it's like. I am at one of the beaches now, Oceanside, and I'm gonna walk down to the waterfront and the waves to see what's going on. As you can tell, I don't know if you can see behind me, but you can tell that there are clouds in the sky. There's no thunder or lightning. It's a little windy. It's about 70 degrees. Is it the ideal type of weather to go out for a sunny, beautiful day of kayaking? No. But it's a water sport. So I'm just going to make sure that things are safe because I'm going to be by myself today. I'm soloing this, and it's also 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so I just want to play it safe, but I'm going to walk down and see what's up, and I'm here. Even if I don't go Oceanside today, I think I'm still going to float and just to kind of get some exercise and get a feel for what the water is like around here, see how the currents are in the inlet that I'm going to paddle to from my launch spot, and yeah, that's it. So, let's see what happens. So, just a little tip. When you're scoping out shorebreak surf, watch if there are actual surfers and swimmers on the shorebreak. I personally want to be respectful to them because my boat is way heavier than their surfboards and it can be very dangerous. Also, this particular day, what I was really scoping out were those breakers that were in the distance. Those breakers, because chances are maybe there's going to be fishing boats out there, but I don't think there's going to be any bare bodies out there or heads. So yeah, it's just about respect and being safe. So another tip is kind of an obvious one, and it's to know your skill level and to be trained. I have a lot of training underneath my belt and a lot of practice time on the water, and I still look at waves like that and know that I'm not quite ready for them, but I know also that I will be one day. I personally like waves that break out in the distance. There's sandbars out there, and then it ends you up into more cushier things. That, to me, as a kayaker, is the most ideal, and that's the beauty of kayaking, is that you can surf waves that are out of reach. I just found a beautiful launch spot that I've been searching for. I feel like my whole entire life. But no, I couldn't be happier at this point right now. I'm amazed. Just amazed. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just go out from 6 to 7, just an hour, not go anywhere too far, just kind of like hang around here and play in the wind. And the tide's coming in, which is actually in my favor because then it'll push me back home. So I feel actually really much safer than that. So with that, yeah. Another tip, and probably the most important tip that I can give to any kayaker starting, no matter what boat that you're using, is to get the proper gear and the proper safety gear. Every time that I go out into the ocean, whether it's a flat day or whether it's a crazy windy day and the water's rough and the seas are kind of doing this whole thing and being all bumpy, wear a life jacket. No matter where you are, I feel like even if you're in a pond, wear a life jacket. Other things too that I, especially when I'm going solo, that I take with me is a VHF radio, a helmet, a spare paddle, and as you can see on this day, I'm actually wearing neoprene. Although the water temperature is warm, I felt like the air temperature was 70 degrees, and because I was by myself, I wanted to make sure that I was warm and toasty, and I could always take layers off if I needed to and just store them in my hatches. Normally, us kayakers will wear dry suits in very cold weather, but this was not a trip for a dry suit. Most of the stories that you hear about kayakers getting hurt is because they don't have the proper proper gear or they're not wearing a life jacket. Now, for more fun things, on to surfing some 3-inch waves. Maybe they were 6 inches, not sure. I wouldn't call them waves either, but it was a 45-minute day and it was one of my favorite little day trips that I've taken, even if it was what it was. But yeah, anyways, 3-inch waves are possible to surf no matter what anyone says. Thanks.
Now, this is how I get out of my boat. This also takes a lot of practice and a lot of balance, so I wouldn't suggest it unless you have practiced this in flat water or just practiced it in general. But I just find it a bit more easier and fun.
I paddle by myself often just because of my schedule being what it is. I can paddle on the weekdays sometimes more than I can paddle on the weekends. So I do a lot of car topping, which means putting my boat on top of my car by myself. It was a learning process for me, for sure. The most important thing is to make sure that when you're lifting your boat, lift with your legs. And you can see me doing that here. I actually bend down at the knees and I'm picking up my boat and I'm using my core and my legs, not my back. Watch that you have proper body mechanics when you're lifting your boat. I've developed my own way of putting it on the top of my car, where I use gravity to my advantage. You'll see that the way that I parked here, I didn't park where the back of my car is on the downslope. So when I'm putting the boat back onto my car, it's sliding back towards me. That's inefficient. What I'm doing is I've actually parked parallel to the slope, where the slope is actually helping my boat stay on the J-box on top of my car. A gust of wind did come and blew my boat down, and it was like, for a second I thought I was going to lose it off my car, but I didn't, thank goodness. But yeah, it's just proper body mechanics, and watch how you park your car. Make sure that you're not on a downslope where the boat is going to come back at you. Let gravity be your friend. I think that's it for now, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was my first one of doing a somewhat of a tutorial vlog mashup. Thinking about doing some more in the future, but I also kind of like the vlogs. But anyways, Hope you enjoy, and if you did, please give a thumbs up, don't give a thumbs down, and subscribe to my channel, and wear a life jacket, and get out on the water and enjoy your life, and enjoy life on the water. It's such a versatile sport, no matter where you're paddling, and even if you aren't paddling, just get on the water regardless. It's worth it. Yeah, anyways, enjoy, wear a life jacket. So look, maybe it's not the New Haven Bridge, but it's still a New Haven exit. Ha!
In a quarter mile, keep left to stay on Hutchinson River Parkway North.